got New Jersey Institute of Technology next, and then it gets real, man. Maryland and Illinois to restart Big Ten play.
Be much further than that. Pull-up jumper from Akai Mason in the hot shooting. John Christopoulos, the many Seattle natives in this matchup.
Yeah.
Here's Paris Dawson off the screen. Now it's Arrington dropping off for Huron Dan out of China.
Done an excellent job. You know, I think 3 20-win seasons in a row. As you said, took over for Seattle U, and as a result,
the Blazers affiliate, Christopoulos makes the three and the foul. So it's a chance for a 4-point play for Christopoulos.
And to watch Malik Arrington when he was at Auburn High School in the Fall League in Mercer Island. He has a nice game, AJ.
Huron Dan. Harris, I think, tried to pull the chair from behind. Dawson toward the lane. Quick pass from Dawson to Moncrief.
That's a nice seeing anybody wear number 96 at no level.
Including him, because he had a jersey change going into this year. Catch and shoot for King.
Last outing, he can really shoot the three.
First game of the season, doesn't matter. Williamson is ready.
Smart play by Seattle U.
You could pretty much go in any gym in the country and hear coaches say, got to play off 2 feet.
Yep. When you get in that paint.
Moncrief slides in. It is 16-3.
That look to do that. I used to hate taking charges as a player.
Diallo bobbled it, but recovers and puts it in. The ability to take it up the floor himself and make plays. Nice pass, Diallo. Harris finishes, and the foul.
That was a nice.
With the ball in Osabor's hands. Trying to shake and bake and lean and score.
That's a great Osabor. If he can get a one-on-one matchup, AJ, he can beat most defenders off the dribble. He's 6'8", but he got a nice handle with the rock.
Maldonado, no look, whips it to the corner. Dawson is in.
And you can see the difference with that when he got his feet underneath and went up. He came knock down some early jumpers.
Vasya Panja out of England to Huron Dan out of China, the freshman. He's showing up post moves in the first half.
Huron Dan's got some.
Felt like, from a cultural standpoint, the adjustment.
Yeah, I've been impressed with number 6, Huron Dan from China.
Narrowed down version of it is Christopoulos. Was able to get all the way home. Doesn't hit the layup, though. Now in transition, Davis takes it. It's good.
There you go. That's his job right there. To space the floor, knock down perimeter jump shot. Washington has a chance to get a little bit of momentum right here. And one-on-one for great Osabor. Yeah.
Stepping through, what a move.
One guy can't guard him. Texas didn't draft and had a great career. Bellarmine prep. T-Town. Guys have to be ready when that help
at him, and it's thrown away. Picked off by Malik Arrington. He's running, and Osabor lets him go.
Yeah, that was a bad pass by great.
Well, turns it over there.
They're going to send help, so somebody has to space to be ready to knock down the jumper. Oh, he's going, yeah. One-on-one, AJ, I'm telling you, Christopoulos can shoot the rock, and Washington knows it. You know, I picked up on that at shoot-around. You know, they had a guy in a red jersey on the scout team wearing number 11 to run the Seattle U. Hanging in there.
4 of the last 7 meetings, and Seattle U has led at halftime in 3 straight matchups. Of course, last year went to double overtime between these 2 teams as Osabor finishes with the left hand. Second foul on Diallo. There's Dan scoring once again. Huron Dan with 8 points on 4 for 4.
Looks like a really nice player, 6'10".
Even more so because of that. It was saying, look, we haven't practiced all year. You got Christian King, he's got to guard someone like Matthew Alexander Moncrief. Not an easy assignment. They're up by 11 here in the first half with 3:39 to go.
They called that foul on Huron Dan. The veteran got the call.
And you saw there with that graphic, all of these attempts, they're top 3 in the conference in attempts, but they're down in the bottom half of the league in makes. That could make a difference. It is by no means a team that's going to have a chance to be in a lot of blowout wins this year the rest of the way, so they're going to have to win close games.
It looks like your stat about Seattle U being up at half is going to continue here tonight.
Up top, oh, remember him now.
I sure will.
Competed briefly for Ingram High School, also spent a few years at Elite Prep. Malik Yoma Louis Courtright has come in. He's not played the last couple of games for the Dogs as the follow is there. Williamson screens for Dawson. Ossibor out there blitzing it. Williamson finds a wide open Maldonado.
You're right, more effective. 14 and 10. That's some nice stats. Double-double.
The lead has swelled to 16, matching where it was last year early in the second half in that game that went to double overtime. But Harris and the foul.
That's a nice move right there by Tyler Harris. He did not settle. But this is a young man that has to be more consistent. He had 27 points early in the season. He showed some flashes, but he's just not consistent with it. And if Washington is going to have any type of success.
Made the all West Coast Conference freshman team and now comes into Washington off to a pretty good start to his first year with the Dogs. Christopoulos is pure.
Yeah, I know they had to see his name on the scouting report saying you couldn't leave.
Ossibor hands off. Mason gets it off.
A good clock recognition by Makai Mason.
That's the same foul we just saw, basically a collision in the air.
Foul.
Now, Huron Dan, this is a development. He's having an issue with a tooth, we're being told, had to go into the locker room.
That might be the only thing that could stop the big fella tonight.
9-4, margin in turnovers favoring Seattle U, and they score up. Christopoulos leaning back, short.
That's his
Rebound,
right
throw down. Oh, throwaway. Went through the arms of Ossibor. Here's Paris Dawson, the fifth-year transfer from Portland State. No field goals in more than 3 minutes for Washington. We have to go back on defense again. Moncrief right through King.
He's feeling like nobody on Washington.
Look out for a 5-second call. That was close. Here's Harris slashing, playing off 2 feet. Picks up his own miss, turns, and scores.
Nice job.
Second half in a game that the Huskies won in double overtime against Seattle U. And Harris inches them closer.
But they're going to need some production from their guards. They're just not getting the production from the perimeter players. That's just too easy right there.
And Williamson pays it off. Skip past Butler. The freshman can shoot it, and he committed to Illinois. He
went on to play in the NBA. I think Carl Irvine might have been on that. Team. Tyler Harris.
Here's Diallo using Ossibor right there. Mid-range, yes.
It was. Zoom is calling for the screen again. Defenders keep going under on it.
Nice foul is called. Basket good.
That's his game right there. He's the guy to me for you to by the officials, because I definitely didn't see it. Giving Zoom a little ISO down there on the block.
He's really comfortable in that part of the court.
AJ, I'm telling you, he's the complaint coming off the bench, but he always produces.
Heimbrock, Christopoulos. It's good, and the foul.
That's just bad defense. You got to stay with him.
Mason is back around the screen. Chase Butler, jump stop. It's Mason. They're one of their best shooters this year. He misses off the side of the backboard, but Harris follows.
But that's what I'm talking about right there, AJ. Realizing that he has a speed advantage over Williamson, just took him to the hole and drew the foul. So situations, you don't usually see a guy come off the bench and get ISO out.
But if they're
blows, they throw it up for the first time. It's not the end. He just can't make them, and he's dropping his head after every miss.
That's clearly a foul on Diallo. Not the first time either that Moncrief has got tied up with someone after the whistle.
Wow.
Double figures in the second half. Bonus for both. Rest of the way, and Moncrief
away for Seattle U.
And Huron Dan, who scored 8 points all early on.
Zoom has to knock down this other free throw, and then they got to start picking up full court, trying to create some turnovers and see if they can.
One-on-one, Ossibor against Huron Dan.
That's too easy.
Just bullied him. Been Huron Dan's fifth.
It should have been a flop. Impressive.
Huron Dan makes the free throw. What a Jim Hayford got let go because of some unfortunate words that he said leading into the season. Some offensive conduct. And he won WAC Coach of the Year, was named permanent head coach before they went into the postseason. Now they've run into Grand Canyon the last couple of years in the postseason. That's been tough. And Grand Canyon, a team that's won an NCAA.
Washington here in the second half, and all of a sudden it's a 10-point game with 3:50 left to play. They got to send some help on this guy, though. He's been having his way.
Spin
does once again.
Gets two more.
Too easy, AJ, one-on-one. Matthew Alexander Moncrief convinced me that he's got game, and you got to send a defender to take that ball out of his hand.
Possible offensive, you're right.
Good call by the refs.
So that last bucket. Right now going to Zoom Diallo. Now Osibor. That power spin move.
It's a nice move, but he's wide open for 15.
And they say, but they still expect Kepnon back sometime in January. Williamson turns. No. Moncrief, another loud two.
He's been the man. And he moves his feet defensively. Look at it.
Diallo, a rare three. Almost banked it in. Pinballs around Moncrief.
Hang on. Malik Arlington played against my AAU team when I used to have a little team called Purple Rain. I don't remember him from the 4th grade. That's when we played him.
Mason. No. Possible offensive rebound. Strip but a foul on Arrington.
Yeah,
decisive win.
Yes, it is.
For the team coming in from the Western Athletic Conference. There again, they're only 2-8 against Division I opponents. They beat UC San Diego. We'll see what becomes of the rest of UC. This is Washington. How do you kind of rally the troops and
as well as Makai Mason.
King knocks it in.
Play. Then you bring in all these new pieces. It's a new system. It's new teammates to take. Lower divisions, they're not going to get that same production.
By King. Yeah. Up ahead to Mason.
Makai Mason has had some good looks. It just hasn't been his.
Seattle U, they've made their free throw.
Jersey, my Elgin Baylor bobblehead, but maybe it was a bad idea. Maybe I jinxed my own bone club here, AJ, tonight. They look like they're going to hang on. Doesn't look like they're going to hang on and win this one. Up 12 with 51 seconds to play.
Hustle play by Dawson. He's called for a kick. Little scissor. It's like a scorpion kick, if you saw that.
Yeah, get cut down. Wouldn't surprise me if we get in the Big Ten play and he's only playing about 7 guys because Maryland and Illinois. And this is the where are we at? We're at the 5th game right here. They've got 3 more after this. So this is the 4th game. They got 3 more. And they've been experimenting with different guys. We've been seeing DJ Davis. Huge.
Push off there called on Brandon. Point game under 30 seconds to go. Harris spinning. Kicks it to Christian King. A step back 3. It's good. No. Eastern Washington. It was a Seattle U assist 1978.
Yeah, it's going to be a good Christmas.
King, a miss. Rebound Seattle U, and the Red Hawks come into Seattle and get to celebrate Christmas early.
Yes, they do. Big